The crew is back. Michael Strahan has talked to them. Let's go right to him.
So much preparation went into this morning's historic launch. You can see Jeff Bezos realized the dream he's had since a child. The smile on his faces, as well as the smiles on the other crew members when they got out of that capsule, was priceless. I had a chance to sit down with Jeff and his brother Mark, who was on the flight as well. And here's what they had to say. Tell me, you fulfilled a lifelong dream.
Yeah.
You went to space.
Yeah.
So how does it feel? This is a big day for Blue Origin.
Greatest day ever. Amazing. I mean, speechless in a way. I don't have the talent to put into words what we just experienced. Maybe we need to send a poet up some point or something, but it was incredible.
It was really amazing. It was, the views were breathtaking. I've never seen anything so beautiful.
And I know yesterday you said, when we talked yesterday, you said, I'm curious about how it's going to change me.
Yeah.
And I know you just got back, but any initial thoughts?
My initial thought is, I can't believe, even though I've heard it and read it, I can't believe how tiny the Earth's atmosphere is. So when we're standing down here, it looks huge. You know, we're surrounded by Earth's atmosphere. We're breathing it all the time, and it's sustaining all the life on this planet. When you get up there, you see that it's this tiny, thin little thing. And it makes you realize just how precious it is and how fragile it is, how much we need to take care of it.
So describe it to me. I know what we saw here on the ground, and you guys just disappeared. So describe what it was
about
like.
The acceleration part.
Yeah, the acceleration, the G-forces on the way up. It was surprising to me. I mean, we had been briefed on it, but it's something else entirely to actually feel your skin get pulled back and get pushed into the chair. And so it was, we had about 3 Gs on the way up. On the way down, it got up to about 5 Gs, and unfortunately, it was right in the middle of the 5 Gs when we did a status check with Capcom. Yeah, mm-hmm. And I got the astronaut demo. How you doing? I was like. It was a lot. I'm sure I don't look too good on camera saying that, but it was.
And then the other thing that we observed, and we both observed this, and we talked about it in the car on the way back. When you get up into 0G, it feels natural, which is really weird because you've never really experienced it. But you're floating, and it's calm and serene, and it feels almost like we were evolved to be in 0G. I know that's impossible, but that's what it feels like. It feels almost like you've come home.
It almost sounds like it exceeded expectations.
Oh, and by the way, my expectations were high, and it lapped over them.
Yeah,
it was incredible.
And I know, Mark, you told me yesterday, me and my brother, we've had great adventures. How does this match up?
This one's going to be tough to beat. I look forward to trying, but this one's going to be pretty tough to beat.
That's right. We'll set it as a new bar.
It's a new bar. It was really special, and I'm just so honored to be a part of it. So happy to be able to represent, my mom and dad and my sister celebrate a lifelong dream of Jeff's come true.
Yes, it must feel good because your brother, he's worked so hard at this, and to see his lifelong dream come true and be a part of it. I mean, you already had an incredible bond. This only really makes it so much better.
That's true. And by the way, my brother has been part of the Blue Origin program from the very beginning. He's been a huge contributor. He's been a huge contributor to everything I've done in my life. And I couldn't have had a better partner for this flight.
It was the best.
Brother.
And I have to say, there are a lot of people who look and they go, you know what, billionaire, spending a lot of money to go to space. But this is bigger than that. This is not about you just trying to go to space. This is so big in terms of education for things that are going on this planet. Can you explain that for me?
Michael, you're absolutely right. So there are several things going on here. Every kid on this planet has potential. And for a lot of them, they never get to live up to that potential because it doesn't get unlocked. And one of the things that unlocks potential is inspiration. When I was a little kid, the Apollo astronauts inspired me. Things like this inspire kids, and that's a big deal. The other thing that's a big deal is we need to get good at going to space so that we can save the Earth. It's true that we've got tons of problems here on Earth, and we need to work on those in the here and now too. We need to do both. We need to work on the problems we have here, and we need to look to the future. That's always been the way, and that's the only good way. We need to do both. And we need to be building reusable, operable space vehicles so that we can one day, and this will be decades from now, move all heavy industry and polluting industry off into space so that we can protect this planet. We can do that. It's going to take a long time and a lot of hard work. It won't be my generation that does it. We're building the road to space so that future generations can build that vision.
Well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for Wally. I'm happy for Oliver. We can hear you screaming and hollering in that capsule as we're sitting there. I got to say, I'm happy for you. I'm extremely proud of you both, and I'm extremely like just enamored by what you've done. I mean, I wouldn't have considered doing this until I saw you today. It's the most amazing thing I've ever seen in my life. And there is so much more excitement because Blue Origin has 2 more launches scheduled this year.
Big day there in Texas. Michael, thank you.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.